Arrow. Oh yeah, let's do some advertising before I start, I guess. Why no data? Weird. Where else should I put it? Ko-Fi, I guess. Pop out chat. My foot fucking hurts. Some of this might turn into a YouTube video. We'll see. Depends. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's just do this. And then people come into the stream. Yeah, let's check if there's a game in here. No, good. What am I looking for again? What the fuck am I doing again? Oh, now I remember. Oh, here it is. Anyways. This red case does look really nice. Oh my girlfriend doesn't know how to open a Gatorade bottle. Oh, damn it. Whatever. That ribbon cable is easy to replace. Go a bit slower. That looked a bit squished. Looks okay though. Oh, out of my nose. 1 second, I'm blowing my nose. I'm back. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this tape off. And let's get the probes and go test for K3B3 is good, D is good, A is good, C is bad, and B is good. So, oh wait, before that we put that away, let's check if there is a signal here. There is not. Check on the wire. Just gently try and smooth it over here. Still nothing. Okay, let's now get some flux, put it down onto C, and apply some heat. Where's my USB-C wire? It's gonzo. Here it is. Okay. Let's just do that. And let's check it again. Sometimes that'll just magically fix it. Nothing. Yeah, so let's undo it completely again. And now I want to test the wire while it's not connected, just to kind of see what happens. Yeah, it looks like it's still not reading. Yeah, so I'm going to say that's just a bad D0. I'm going to have to take the motherboard out. Perfect. This is actually perfect because I wanted to do this for a video. Let me eat my sausage first, though, I think. New York. Yeah, this is a bad D0. I'm gonna have to take the motherboard out. I'm gonna have to adjust it probably. Probably take it out and put it back in. Maybe give it a little cleany poo. Turn the microscope on. Nice, it's not being detected. It is plugged in. Let me try one of the converters. Oh, balls. I dropped it. Wrong converter. Where's the other one? It's so confusing. Where'd it go? I always put them in the same place. It must have fallen or something. God damn it. Oh, here it is. I didn't take it off that time. Oh wait, wrong thing. The check. I'm stupid. Microscope activate. Nothing. Try unplugging it, plugging it back in. It doesn't seem to be detecting the capture card though, so that sucks. I don't like that at all. Should plugging it in here maybe? Not sure there's enough bandwidth though. Yeah. Nothing. That's super odd. Oh wait, what? What is this plugged into? It's not plugged into the thing. Well, that would make sense. Interesting. This is just plugged into nothing. I wonder why I did that. Okay, now we'll plug it back into the USB-C port. Now, hopefully it works. Okay, well we have that. That's progress. Okay, perfect. It's working. Let's leave it small for now. Okay, anyways, let's take the motherboard out and let's start a YouTube video for this. Hello guys, obnoxiousmods here. Finally have a time where I have to do a D0 adjustment and actually have to take out the motherboard. So I did my tests and I'm not going to be able to get it to go without taking the motherboard out. So let's go ahead and do that. You'll need a JIS 00 bit, and you'll start by taking out the game card reader. And then we will take out the heat sink. This is just 3 screws here. And I like to use some tweezers and pull up here. I wouldn't pull up towards the bottom side. I'll get some bending. And now we want to take the fan out. Use tweezers to undo the port. I forget what it's called now. But yeah, anyways, you don't actually need to undo the flex. Just be really careful when you're taking the fan out. It'll take itself out. No point in using tweezers to do it. Make sure you put your screws together and organized. Recommend like a magnetic mat. Okay, so to take this out, and what the hell? Okay, there we go. So be really careful and kind of be conscious of it and kind of help pull it out instead of like forcing it. It'll be okay. Now you're here. Let's undo all of our ribbon cables. I'll start with this one. This one like that. Do the left side. This last one's super sensitive. This is for the screen. I do this with my fingernail. Be really careful with it. And then once it's lifted, you'll want to use the tweezers. And then I like to pull towards me with it. Like really gently from both sides like this. I try not to even like push the tweezers in on it because it's very sensitive. You just want to like gently, very gently tug it out. And now you want to use your do your speakers. I like to use really tiny metal tweezers for this. I find other stuff doesn't work as nice. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna misplace them. Oh, here they are. So let's go ahead and take that out. Be really careful. I like to just barely put pressure on it and kind of wiggle it out gently. It's really easy to damage the silk screen, like the green part of the motherboard doing this, and the components that are nearby, so be really careful. It's usually easier the second time you do it on a console, because it's like really in there, but when it's done by the factory, I believe. But yeah. Perfect. Now you want to undo your USB-C screws. These are a different length from the other motherboard screws, so keep these separate. I like to take off the USB-C shield here because I find it gets like stuck a little bit when you take the motherboard out. And now we will do our 3 Jesus motherboard screws. Okay, so now I have to take the motherboard out. I like to put the LCD ribbon cable like back a bit so it doesn't make contact with the motherboard when you pull it out. And then as you lift it out, just pull it down on the bottom side and kind of like lift it out upwards, you know, and put that aside. Okay, now that we are here, we want to go to the back side where the D0 adapter is. And let's go ahead and turn my light on, as the microscope's going to be too dark without it. Why did I put that there? Okay. Let's make it bigger for you guys. And let's put it on my monitor now. That should be perfect. Yep. Okay. Let's put the focus on. Okay, so it's missing some of the bracket. There's a lot of flux here. I probably didn't clean it well last time. This one is attached, so there's two attached, both on the left side. That could be a part of the problem. Let's go ahead and test it, and then also let's give it a clean probably. Actually, I don't know, I could reuse that flux, I bet, so maybe not now. Yeah, so there's no reading, so we're gonna take this out and put it back in. Oh man, I disconnected it there, did I? I think so. And then that's fine. Let's read it again actually. Just to, I want to double check. It's not anything weird going on. Yeah, see, look, it's reading again. Interesting. Oh, did it go? Maybe we'll just give it a quick clean. Just add more flux. I'm not that cheap. Whoops, I smoked that thing. Let's test it again. And we are now getting a reading. It's for the video. Let's do the adjustment though. So this will be a good video one because I need to do 3 points, and one of the points is tricky. I guess 2 of them are. Yeah, this will be a good video. So this last point is pretty tricky to do if you don't have, if both of these are connected. What I do is I'd use solder paste, like I'd use like really low temp solder paste, and I'd put it all over here, and then I'd put my iron up to 400, 450, and I'd melt the solder, like moving my iron up and down it, and then I'd be pulling on it with tweezers until it comes out. With the solder it's on right now, it's 180, so it would be a lot harder to do that. At 450, you probably wouldn't be hot enough. I'd recommend something lower temp just to remove it, and then put 180 back on after. It doesn't really matter that much. You could use the 130 after too to make it easier. Yeah. So let's just do the reinsertion though. Because you usually want to clean. You don't want the customer to have to come back again. So let's just do a full clean. We'll get this hot, just normal 300 kind of thing, and pull it out. And this thing's still attached. There we go. That should be able to come out now. I find sometimes the pad gets pretty fluxed out. So you want to do the whole thing like a little decent clean. I'll put some flux remover on there too, actually. Flux remover pen. And let's let that dry. We'll redo the D0 wire too. I used quite a bit of alcohol there, so I wanted to dry a bit quicker. I wouldn't recommend doing that if you used like a hot air gun though. You could do that too though, if you're having problems getting the adapter out. Okay, let's go ahead and reinsert it. Yeah, it's reading. There's a tiny bit of flux. I'll attach this one. I need flux on both sides because we're going to have to also do the left side. It's a bit trickier to do the left side when it's in this state, but it's still possible. Just need to use a lot of solder. At least that's the easiest way. There are other ways, I believe. Where's my solder line? What the fuck? It's deep in here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. That looks good. Looks like it's on. Is it though? That looks a bit better. Let's make sure it's still reading. Damn, I don't think it is. That's super annoying. Good thing we only did one side. That's why you only start with one side, by the way, because if that happens, it's a lot more annoying to do both sides. But, oh shit. It's still melted on there, but I don't know if this clamped down, so it's moving. I think let's take it all the way out again. It's honestly easier. Okay. And then interesting, it's still soldered down. Not sure how that happened. What the fuck is going on? Get out. Okay, there we go. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna clean the top side again. Just give it a quick wipe. Especially where the pad is. Ew, what is that? I don't like that stuff. Wait, I'm gonna clean that off. I'm not sure. I think I might have just melted some of it. Yeah, that's okay. It's not an important part or anything. You have to go right through it. It's just like a surface thing. Weird. This one looks like it fits kind of fucked. I might replace it. Oh, I didn't realize there was a huge solder thing here. I don't want to melt it on yet. But, let's see if it's reading. No reading. Still nothing. Maybe I'll replace the NAND adapter. Interesting. I'll give it one more go with this one. Let's see. Yeah, no, very weird. I'll replace it. There's one in here. It looks like it might be used though. If it's used, I'll probably find another one. Usually if it's used, it means it was shit. Yeah, this one's fucked. This one looks pretty, maybe not used. Yeah, it looks brand new. That looks good. Looks perfect, actually. It's reading. A little bit of flux. see if it's still reading, hopefully. Still reading. Okay, now we want to do the other side. We need a lot of solder for, so put a whole bunch on the iron. Good, we still have a little bit left on the bottom there, which will make it a little bit easier. You want to get solder on like everything. I find a bit of a lower temp makes this work better. Not sure why. And you go really slow across like that. I think that needs some more flux. It doesn't have a graphics card, but I get what you mean. The thing is, it's built into the APU, so it's not really like possible. You have to replace like the whole APU. In theory, that could work though. If there's like a later Tegra model and if all the code runs the same, I think someone could figure that out in theory. Let's make sure it's still reading. I mean, you could. The thing is, you can actually emulate switch on like a ROG Ally or something, so you can kind of already do that. Let's try and do this one over here. I might not do it if I have to swap my tip though. If I get really lucky, I'll do it. It's not that small, but meh. Damn it. Yeah, I think I'll have to swap my tip. Whatever, I'll swap my tip. I need to get used to doing it anyway, because sometimes I don't do stuff, but I have to do it. Okay, turn on please. Thank you. I just need someone like the tip. I think that delay was a meme. I think they did it because they didn't get enough sales. Like they didn't get enough pre-orders. I think they got less pre-orders than they wanted, and they're coping and saying it, if they would, like they're thinking they'd get more if there wasn't like tariffs. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? They need to sell that shit though. They need to make their money back. I imagine they probably made a ton of them already. Okay, there we go. Now that's attached. Okay, all three of them are attached. Hopefully it's still reading, so I don't have to undo them. That would be really annoying. Okay, let's undo this. Go back to the old tip. I need a wire now. Wire. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had already shipped them out, but I don't know. Who knows? Just to cut 2 wires, whatever. Oh my god. I literally threw my iron at myself. That was hilarious. Didn't hit the console though. I don't have a personal Switch. I really don't like the games. I thought they're all ass. I have a personal Game Boy, and that is about it. Game Boy SP. Yeah, I play RuneScape these days mostly. And occasionally UFC 5 on my Xbox. Oh, by the way, YouTube video, I'm doing this live on my YouTube stream, so that's why I'm replying to people. But yeah, we're just doing this wire. I am using magnet wire, so I have to solder both sides, or so I have to apply heat to both sides to I forget what you call this, like just like strip it. Yeah, to strip it. Once it's stripped, we will solder both ends. Well, the one side's already done. I'm just doing this side now. If you have different types of wire, you'll probably have to use wire strippers or whatever. I'm doing this at 300 degrees with 180 degrees melting point solder. You can see on the microscope. Tuck that wire in, so I don't want it to cause issues. That looks good. Now let's give it a reading. C is reading, so let's go ahead and try and turn it on now. Yeah, UFC is a really good combat game. I really recommend it, but there is quite a skill gap, or in skill cliff to it. And it's not that hard. It's whatever. For people that are inexperienced, it's hard though. Looks like it's working. Let's go ahead and put it back on the console. I have another warranty I have to do. I think it's the same issue. Yeah, the old UFC Undisputed 3 game was really, really good if you played that one. That's usually the ones people have played. The fuck? Is the right screw? I think that's a bit too big. Fucking hell. This one's good. You know, all the Undisputeds were good, really. Undisputed 3 was amazing, though. That was a really good game. The netcode was really broken, but, like, other than that, the netcode was, like, super broken. It was, like, really laggy for no reason, I believe, is what people say. I didn't get to play it much, because I was in prison at the time, but, yeah. I didn't get to play it at all, I think, actually. Because I think it was already down when I got out. Or I don't remember. Maybe I played it briefly. I don't know. I think the EA games had already been out by the time I got out of prison. I mean, for the time, it wasn't that bad, I guess. Considering. God fucking damn it, this thing does not want to go in. This is the worst ribbon cable on the board. It is an absolute pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes it just goes right in, other times it's like, nope. Battlefield's memes. Honestly, I like the idea of Battlefield. Like, I like watching the videos of Battlefield, but every time I try playing it, it's so boring. I don't know why. Sue me, but every time I try playing it, it's so fucking boring, man. I don't know. I've tried so hard to like that shit. I like the idea though. don't know. I think realism weird. Oh, yeah, I don't think I got them, Brandon. Dude, join my Discord. I actually made a tool recently that people can use to automatically add new games to the tinfoil shop, and you can actually go ahead and use that. It's actually downloader.obnoxious.lol. Downloader.obnoxious.lol. But make sure if you hit download anything, you have to wait for it to hit 100%, or it won't be done. Like, it won't actually complete. I believe the Discord's in the description. If not, then go to menu.obnoxious.lol or just obnoxious.lol, and there should be a Discord link on there. Nah, the Switch 2 is a completely different motherboard and has a custom SoC and stuff. At least from what we've seen. Pretty sure I'm right about that. Like the old games, like the Switch 1 games, get emulated. That was a big surprise for me. I thought it would be able to play them natively at least. But yeah, join the Discord because I'm like really active in there. And there's a bunch of other people that are active too. I'm going to be giving someone else access to doing the games and stuff for the tinfoil shop soon as well, instead of just me. But yeah. Where did that screw go? There it is. Fucking dropped it on the floor. I like to use these metal tweezers for the fan. Honestly, guys, you should be testing your consoles before putting all this stuff back in. But I'm just pretty confident in that it'll work. But if you're not super confident in your abilities, I'd be checking it more. We should be good to go for a power on. Perfect. And let's go ahead and put the battery in. Actually, not yet. Let's do the heat sink. See, this has very little thermal paste on it. Kind of makes me think that maybe the thermal paste isn't having good contact with everything. Like, it's not really mushing together. So I think I'm going to remove it. You don't need to be in the Discord to use it. You can just go to downloader.obnoxious.lol and use it right away. Yeah. Tinfoil's a piece of shit. That's why it crashes. But, yeah. Yeah, like I said, just make sure when you hit download, let it hit 100%. And you can only download one thing at a time. If it doesn't hit 100%, then it won't properly save. And after it hits 100%, you have to tell me, and then I can rebuild the JSON file on the server. Because if I don't rebuild it, then the game won't appear. It'll just have been downloaded. Like, it doesn't complete the process yet. It's just in beta. But the full one will be able to do that automatically. But for right now, you'll have to tell me. No, the rebuild the file is really easy. I've just been fucking lazy to add the feature. Do it eventually. Yeah, and it's using the Ultra NX tinfoil shop, so you can actually just add that to your tinfoil, and you'll be able to download the games directly to your console instead of downloading it to my tinfoil shop and then to have to download it to your Switch. But yeah, I was gonna try and add Ghost Shop Pro to the searcher, but I couldn't get their web server to give me the JSON reply, so kind of gave up on it. But I might look at it again. I'm trying to put a proxy onto a switch to look at the requests. Anyways, we should be basically done. I want to put this back in. That should be good. And now you can put this in, turn it on. Donate to do what? Use Ultra NX? No, that's a free server. To access my tinfoil shop, it's also, I mean, technically it's donator only, but you can literally donate like $1. But you can actually find my tinfoil shop for free in many places, so it's not technically donator only. Yeah, there's hadn't been reading. I mean, this console wasn't booting into Hec8 properly, so they brought it back to me to fix up. This was a warranty fix, not an install job actually, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna end the YouTube video. Everything seems to be working good. Thanks for watching, guys. It wasn't bricked, because I mean, bricked means it's unfixable, but bricked for him. That's weird. You could just use my downloader then. It's literally just getting gains from Ultra NX. I'm not ending the stream. I was ending the YouTube video. Like, I was making a separate video, like, as a guide. The stream's still gonna be live because I have another console to do. But that was the level 2 guide to the for fixing mod chip thing. I'm gonna upload it in a bit. This other console, I believe, is a D0 adjustment. It could also be the B wire. I'm probably gonna redo the B wire and do a D0 adjustment on it. Bugs in consoles? No. The Switch is like pretty tiny. And there isn't like big holes in it for like cockroaches to go into, like the PS3 and the 360 and stuff. So yeah, I've never seen one. But I don't work on big consoles typically. Ants could fit, yeah, but I haven't seen them. Actually, I don't even know if ants could fit. Maybe in a few of the holes. Not all of them though. I like the air vents, I guess. Cockroaches do that kind of thing more. Ants are like they move together as like a hive kind of thing, right? And they don't typically go into stuff and like get lost. And I think it would be too crammed to make like an ant like nest thing in it. Oops, that was the wrong hole. That's what he said. Or that's what she said. The V1 and V2 stands a lot easier to change, but you can change them both. Oh wow, you can see right through the light on the back. That's crazy. Make sure everything's working normally. Oh, where are my Joy-Cons? I have no idea. They're deep in the depths down here somewhere. V2 and V1s have the same stand, so yes, but OLEDs have a different stand. But they're like literally the same stand, so you wouldn't want to change it out anyway. Yeah, this looks fine. This is done. That can be picked up. Now I will have to do this other console that I really don't want to do. It's the second time trying to fix it, and I hate that, but whatever. Is it booting? No. And the light is flashing reds. It's probably a D0 thing. I'm gonna get some food and be right back. It won't be long. I'm back. And yeah, the battery's fucking dead, so we have to watch it charge. Very fun, right? Best part of the job. Get to eat chips. bag of chips is like empty. I'm gonna have to grab the other one. Chip dip. You guys horny? This is my favorite dip. Haluva caramelized onion. This shit's out of this world, bro. It's insane, dude. I've tried so many dips, and so far this is my favorite one. It's so fucking good, like it's addicting, dude. You just crave it like all the time. It's so damn good. It cannot be overstated. What are you guys thinking? Like, do you guys think Ruffles or Lay's makes a better dip chip? Be honest. For me, man, that's a close tie, man. It's so hard to pick one. On one hand, we have, you know, regular Ruffles, you know. And on one hand, we have Lay's Wavy Original, you know. Really, I feel like the Ruffles are more likely to break for me. I feel like Ruffles are like saltier, and like they're like I don't know, like they have more of like an artificial taste. Not that it's bad, like it has a good taste. And I feel like Ruffles have more of like a natural kind of cook to them. We're talking purely as a dip chip though. Like I don't know, you don't put barbecue chips in dip. That would be disgusting. You cook with Ruffle barbecue? What do you make? Like sandwiches? It could be good in a sandwich, maybe. You used to do that with Doritos. Interesting. Tortilla chips, I don't know. I don't like dipping Doritos. I've tried it and I thought it was super ass. Plain ones could work. Maybe. Oh yeah, DLT is pretty good. One time the Taco Bell employee called Doritos Locos Tacos DLT and I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. I was so confused. And then I finally realized they meant that. chip and dip ASMR with dogs in the background gone wrong. But it was like the conversation was a bit more advanced than that, which is why it was even more fucked. Like, because I was asking her like, oh no, it wasn't me, it was my girlfriend, and there, she was asking what the most popular taco was, and the person said DLT, and I thought it was different from what I ordered, because I ordered the Doritos Locos taco, and then we had this like a whole, and then I don't know, it turned into this whole thing because we were trying to order like DLT, and then we didn't realize that we already ordered DLT. I don't know, it's a whole fucking thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they sped more food that day because my girlfriend was being a bitch. Same with oh fuck, one time we were at Wendy's and she straight lipped off all the fucking Wendy's employees, bro. She was being nasty with it. I was like, holy shit, bitch, like calm down. But she doesn't know the name of anything on the menu. She just like says everything wrong, and then I don't know, because I drive a right-hand drive car and I literally have to like scream like through her to like talk to the speaker. I can get passengers to do it, but she just like doesn't know the menu. It doesn't work. Yeah, she's fucked. My girlfriend went to like the mall. My girlfriend went to the mall to like meet some guy. No, not some guy, some girl. She was here a bit ago, like right before I started streaming. I mean, fast food's really inconsistent, so I'd say so. Like, I don't know, it shit tastes different every time you go there. And sometimes Wendy's is really good, and other times it tastes like shit. Doesn't really want to. You try putting like food in a bowl, sometimes it'll just like come out. Wait, what about this? That should work. Maybe. I haven't sat in a fast food restaurant in a long time. I like always go to the drive-thru now. It's kind of just something I did before I had a car. No, I don't do kamikaze. Guy in my Discord does though. Yeah, drive-through is very convenient. Oh, it turned on. I didn't even notice. Girls, come on. Yeah, so this is a warranty repair. The most common issue is that they stop booting into custom firmware, which obviously this one didn't. Which means it has to get repaired. Usually they do when they get sent in. You would expect. No, this one has like a hardware issue for sure. Like a mod chip install issue. Well, this one's gonna have to get the NAND adapter reinserted. Yeah, I'm eating pepperoni sticks now. Anyways, let's do this. Yeah, these things never turn off properly, do they? When they're charging. There we go. It booted into custom firmware that time, which makes me kind of curious if it will succeed many times. Probably not. Yeah, no. It needs to be repaired. Bunch of signal messages. One sec, guys. I'm gonna do something. a donation from someone. For what? $1. Oh. Mildly disappointing? No, I'm just kidding, thanks. It's okay. Could be colder. What the hell? Why won't this come out? There we go. I think I'm just gonna go immediately for a D0 adjustment on this, but let's see. Yeah, I think so. Yep. Explained what? Oh, so you literally just hit download, and then when it's 100%, you have to tell me, and then I have to run a file on the server. But yeah, I'd recommend downloading like a bunch of games and then tell me, and then I'll add them all at the same time. I just have to run a command, so it takes like 2 seconds. But I plan to make it automatically rebuild or automatically run the file in the future, but it doesn't right now. But it makes the hard part, like it does the hard part for me, which is downloading the game and adding it. That's like the vast majority of the work. So it makes it a lot easier for me so far. But it'll make it even easier. It'll make it so easy I don't even have to touch it, is what I'm hoping. Okay, so like I said, brother, you're gonna have to go to downloader.obnoxious.lol and you're gonna search the game and then hit download, and when it reaches 100%, go to another game, or if you're done and you don't have any other games to add, let me know, and then I'll run the file so it'll rebuild the shop. For games that aren't on there, like if you search it and you can't find it, you may have to adjust your search terms. But if you still can't find it, then you can send me a list, but the longer the list is, the less likely all of them will get processed. But yeah. Most stuff should be searchable on the website, though. I'd be surprised if you couldn't find those in the search. If you can't, then the search is less useful than I thought it was. Or I'll have to find another shop to put on there. Because clearly that shop wouldn't have enough games. shit, I forgot to undo the speakers. There we are. Okay, let's go to the back side. Take a look under the microscope. Yeah, let it hit 100%. If you cancel it before 100%, you'll have to restart it. So just beware. It's kind of slow, but yeah, I don't know. I have it. I could make it where you don't have to stay on the page, but I want to use it as rate limiting so people don't go too crazy with downloading stuff. Because I don't have infinite storage, unfortunately. So it doesn't look like shit. Yeah, not reading. Where's my flux? Oh, here it is. No, I just realized my camera's been frozen. Wonder why that happened. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? There we go. Oh, it's like freezing. I don't like that. What in the world? Is it like overheating? Like what? Hello? What the hell? I don't like this. What the fuck is going on? Hello? Please work? It's working for now. Yeah, this wire is dog shit. I'll have to redo that or at least cut it. Let's check the reading again. Interesting, it's reading. Let's just cut that a little tiny bit, I think. Maybe that'll fix it up. God damn it, this fucking wire will not stay put. Ugh. Is it long enough? I might have cut it too short. I think it should be long enough. Maybe not. Fucking bitch. Let's see. We want to redo the B wire though. It's still giving errors, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna redo the B wire, I think. It seems like this is a tiny bit too short. Just make sure. Yeah, that definitely didn't fix it. Let's redo the B wire because I don't even want it to be done on the top. I did it because I didn't want to take the motherboard out. Damn, the shit's hot. It should be fine. That should be good. Whoa. Then we gotta do this wire. I forget if it's easier or harder to do this side first. Well, you know what? This is the harder side. I'm gonna undo this side and change it out. Do this in reverse. Okay. It's whatever. If you want me to rebuild it, I can. Damn it, the wire might be a bit too short now. Nah, it's okay, I think. That should be good. Are you gonna do any more games? Because it would be best if you did a few before I rebuilt it. If that's it, then I can rebuild it. Okay, let's try it again. You just have to do, after he reaches 100%, you can do another game, which is like you have to do one and then wait 100%, do another, wait until 100%, like over and over. Or you can open up several pages. If you open up a few pages, then you can do a few at once, but you can only do like one per page, basically. It seems to be working pretty well right now. It hasn't failed once yet, which is good. Yeah, I think this might be a candidate for getting reassembled. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this back in. The chips accomplish the same thing, but I find the Instinct V6S chips are simply just higher quality. But HW-Fly and Picofly and stuff, they're all like different. They just accomplish the same thing. They're just like different hardware and like different builders and stuff. Like different people that made their like schematics and crap like that. I really hope this one continues to work, because I don't want to have to take the motherboard out a third time. That would really blow. I had a really good feeling though. It started working pretty well after that wire replacement. Please? Yeah, it's still working. That's good. It's great. The thing I don't like about the Instinct is that the debug light's a fucking piece of shit. The very ass. Doesn't really say anything useful. Unless it's blue. If it's blue, then it does, but even then, it's hard to tell what it means. It's kind of stupid. Looks like it's good. What did I put the back piece in here? I think this will probably be it for the stream. I have one other console I kind of want to replace the thermal paste on, but I don't really feel like it right now. I feel like it's going to be a RuneScape night. Yeah, that's going to be it for the stream, guys.